Hello everyone, welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pick. So today I've got one of my Quickadillies, which a Quickadilly is kind of a reference to the name Piccadilly, just meaning it's one of my short videos. So please click subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my tutorials. So I'm in a group called Casing Tuesday, and every week on Tuesday we take a card from our current catalogs, and this week it was this card right here. And so it looks like there's just some DSP here at the bottom and then the stamping on the top. So that's what I'm going to case today. We take the card and the layout and then we just mix it up with a different stamp set. So let me show you what I chose for that. I chose the Prize Peony set because I wanted this beautiful peony image. It comes out so pretty on paper. And for the sentiment, I didn't want to use one of these. I wanted to use one from Strong and Beautiful, and I chose To the Woman Who Does It All with Grace and Wisdom, because I wanted kind of a soft kind of looking card. So let me show you a couple of things on top of that. With it, I have chose the Champagne foil paper and the Peony Garden Designer Series paper, and it comes in Petal Pink and Basic Gray and then also our Gray Granite. So that's how I chose my colors, and the cardstock color for the base is Gray Granite. So it's an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock that I have cut in half at 5.5, and then I'm just folding it in half at 4 1/4. So I have an A2 card base. Here we go. All right, and just like what they had, I have a piece of that Peony Garden Designer Series paper. It is cut at 1 inch by 5.5, and then a piece of that Champagne foil paper, and this is cut at a 1/2 inch by 5.5. So we're going to start off with a little stamping. I'm going to be just using Gray Granite today because Gray Granite on Gray Granite is so pretty. And I'm going to ink up that peony image that I had shown you. I got it a little on the side, so hopefully I don't screw this up. And I want this to be up at the top and over to the left-hand side. Of my card base. I just want to give that a good press. Look at how sweet that is. Doesn't that come off absolutely beautiful? Okay, then let's take that piece of 1 inch Designer Series paper, and I want the Petal Pink side up because even though this is a soft pattern, I wanted to bring a little color in here, and I'm just going to add a little bit of Tombow glue to the back side. And if I stand it up, because that glue lets me move it just a little bit, I can get it even with the card. So give that a good press to hold that on there. And I'm going to do the same thing with this piece of Champagne foil paper. Now, I picked the Champagne because the silver is too shocking for the colors, where the Champagne has that silver, but it has just a little bit of another color mixed in, almost. Let me show you the difference. Let me pull out the silver if I can find that quick so you can see the difference. Because I did try the silver first, thinking that would go great with the gray. Here we go. I'll just take out a sheet of it. Do you see the difference in it? It's very subtle, but this has a little bit of that kind of pinky feel to it. So I thought that it matched a little better than our silver foil paper. We do have gold and brass also, but this is what I chose. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this. Now, let me pull this on here, and I'm going to kind of go over that paper and to get it straight, I'm just going to get these edges lined up. Make sure there's no glue on your fingers, because it shows very easily on this foil paper. Okay. Now that I've got that down, I'm going to bring back in the gray granite ink because I like it. I like the subtlety of this, but it shows up very well. And I'm just going to stamp that sentiment into there. Tap it off, and holding it as straight as I possibly can. Stick that down there. Not pretty. I think this would be really good for a sympathy card also, just because it has that kind of soft, subtle, somber feel. And then the shimmer ribbon that is in the gray granite is such a great little mix, so I went ahead and tied off a bow, and I'm just going to cut this off of here, and using a glue dot, I'm going to adhere this right on here. So this is really a quick card. Like I said, I wanted mine because I am going to be sending this to a couple of ladies that I know. I love the shimmer. The shimmer in the ribbon just plays off of the shimmer in the foil paper. But again, this would be so wonderful for a sympathy card, just with sympathy right there. So that's what I have today, and I appreciate you stopping in and catching my video. Again, if you liked it, please click it. Please leave a comment right here on Facebook. Let me know that you liked it, that you want me to keep coming to you with these quick little ideas. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I would really appreciate